What you do in a lame duck is you say we're going to undo what we did with sequestration. So that fire drill that created the sequestration in the fiscal cliff, we're going to undo that. Now the fiscal conservatives will say, yeah, well that does away with the cuts that we had built in. That's correct, it does. But it also does away with the tax increases. So what we say is we're going to extend the tax breaks through the next year, into the next year. We're going to undo the sequestration and these unreasonable cuts into the next year. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that within a framework which requires then that Congress act in a responsible and systematic way. So you actually undo it all, but you put them back into a box by saying, but you have to do it in a time certain. That's the right way to do this. You're not going to have good, you're talking about tax reform and entitlement reform, both of which could take months to do and to do correctly. You're not going to get those two things done correctly in a lame duck, just as you weren't going to get those two things done correctly through a super committee. Congress has to face up to the fact that it's going to have to meet, and it's going to have to discuss, and it's going to have to do these things through regular order. We don't do it through regular order, we're going to end up with the same kind of fire drill we have now.